Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
When above-ground storage tanks fail during a storm and their toxic contents spread, the threat to human health can and probably will flow downwind of the immediate area. Rice University engineers have developed a model to quantify what could happen when a hurricane or other natural disaster causes such damage based on data gathered from the Houston Ship Channel, the largest petrochemical complex in the United States, during and after two hurricanes, Ike in 2008 and Pollutants like toxic organic chemicals evaporate from spills and can be carried a long way from the site by the wind, depending on the storms. The computational model, according to atmospheric scientist Rob Griffin of Rice's Brown School of Engineering, uses real data from the two storms as a proof of concept. The model is available upon request to help researchers predict the what-if consequences of future storms that threaten storage tanks. We first had to understand the surge models, and that takes time after a storm, Griffin said. The model follows the hypothetical fate of toxins like organic solvents including benzene and toluene and their reaction products as they drift with the wind for up to 12 hours after a spill. It showed substantial formation of ozone and secondary organic aerosols forming in the solvent plumes, depending on other factors like sunlight and background pollutants. The researchers noted models could provide the only means to estimate the spread of pollutants that threaten the population downwind of a spill if a storm knocks out air quality monitoring systems in its path. A 2015 study by Rice civil and environmental engineer Jamie Paget and alumnus Sabarathanam Kameshwar, now in they estimated a 24-foot storm surge could release 90 million gallons or more of oil and hazardous substances. That study was a jumping-off point for Griffin, Paget and Phil Bediant, director of Rice's Severe Storm Prediction, Education and Evacuation from Disasters, SPPEED Center, along with Hannati Rifai, a Rice alumna and environment. It's going to evaporate. One model related to conditions during and after Hurricane Ike showed a diesel plume from a single tank spill would expand slowly for the first 6 hours to cover about 42 square kilometers, but then expand rapidly to cover 500 square kilometers after 9 hours. But travel downwind would have been significantly different during Harvey, for which the model showed a narrower and more concentrated plume directed by the wind straight into the Gulf of Mexico. Models of the fate of evaporated toluene and benzene during Ike showed the plumes tracked with the storm's eastward path, with levels dangerous to human health most likely at the center of the plume within the first minutes of a tank failure. These would pose a risk to workers and communities near the spill, but the chemicals' concentrations would decrease rapidly further downwind. Once that material reached the surface of the ocean, what happens to it when it evaporates? I would love to see some of the owners of these tanks use this to look at their structures, he said. If others want to study a given storm situation and a given leaking tank, some significant legwork would need to go into that. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.